Oh my god, Lauren.
Chicago Bears signed Bradley Chubb. Let's talk about it. Trade Talk Sports. Back here with another video. And I have a very good video for you guys today. And I really want to just get into Bradley Chubb. But first of all, the Miami Dolphins did just release him. Because I think, honestly, they're probably trying to clean house. And honestly, the Miami Dolphins, let's be honest, they suck, okay? And the Bears, what they need is a pass rusher, right? And Bradley Chubb has been released now. So now I can also talk about the Tua situation, which I personally feel like, to me, I think either they're going to cut him or trade him because, he has a big cap hit this year. But I do think they also might keep him, honestly. But I can have that for another video. I really want to get to this because this kind of relates to the Bears. So, Bradley Chubb, let's look at his stats real quick. From 2018 season, he has had 12 sacks, 19 sack assists. He's also had 16 for game per game. Also, 2019, you look at him this year, he had only one sack. I think he was hurt that year, if I'm not mistaken. 2020, he had tackles 42. He only had solo tackles 26. He had 7.5 sacks. 2021, I think one of his best seasons, one of his decent seasons. He had 21 tackles for loss, 9 tackles, and he had, I believe, no sacks that year. 2022, he had 5.5 sacks. 2022, he had, again, it was with Miami, not from Miami. He had 2.5 sacks, 20,000 total from 2022. He had 8 sacks. 2023, he's had 11 sacks, and he's had this year, 2025, he has 8.5 sacks. So, I think Bradley Chubb, should the Bears sign Bradley Chubb? I say this, he's honestly 29 years old, and he's older. And I will say this as well, he is going to cost a lot. I really do feel like he's going to win a lot of money because, honestly, he's asked for the Pro Bowl before in his life. And I believe he won the Super Bowl with the he did not win the Super Bowl with the Miami Dolphins, but he has for sure had 2 Pro Bowls appearances. And you look at his stats, looking at all of his stats from this year and these past seasons, I'm seeing up and down, but I definitely, in the beginning of his season, I am seeing a lot, that he was really productive, for sure, in the beginning of the season. I will say this as well, Bradley Chubb, he is still a good pass rusher, but honestly, he's old and he has a lot of injuries now because he's older, right? But I do think, like a Trey Henderson, I do think if you do want to go get a pass rusher, I think Bradley Chubb for maybe a 1-year, 2-year deal, prove it year, I'm okay with that. Look, he is aggressive. I like the way he moves. I mean, this man is a beast, and he's one of the best pass rushers in the league, but he is older, and he has a lot of injuries, similar to Trey Henderson, but I do think Trey Henderson, to me, is a little bit more younger, I feel like, but I feel like Bradley Chubb does still have a little bit of juice in him, I do feel like. But I do think also, if you're really trying to honestly boost your pass rush, what the Chicago Bears are, I do think, man, Bradley Chubb is probably a really good selection. Now, we can go to free agent. Like I said, you got Khalil Mack, you got Trey Henderson, which I have a video on him as well. I do feel like, though, man, Bradley Chubb is also another good option for us since he got released. I do think I could see, obviously, Ryan Poles trying to get a guy like a Bradley Chubb, because, like I said, I personally feel like, if you can go address that defensive tackle in the draft, I do think for agency, like, you can get a guy like a Bradley Chubb, you can get a guy like Trey Henderson. So if the Bears were to sign Bradley Chubb for a 1-year deal, maybe a 2-year deal, I'm okay with it. But I will say this, I'm not signing him if he's asking for a whole lot of money. I'm not going to give him that because honestly, look, he's older and he has a lot of injury. He has past of injury history. He's had injuries. So that is something to concern and be mindful of. Now, I know a lot of people want the Max Crosby's. A lot of people want, the Myles Garrett's. And I'm going to say this real quick, and I will have a video of that, but I definitely want to say this real quick. I would love to get Max Crosby. I would love to get Myles Garrett, but let's be honest, those guys are going to cost a lot, and to me, honestly, we still need our draft picks. You can get a guy like a Bradley Chubb, you can get a guy like a Trey Henderson, for cheap too, and you can still draft a guy like a TJ Parker, or draft a guy like a Cassius Howell, or draft a guy like a Caden McDonald to help that D-line. So that's what I think. I ain't gonna make this video too long. I do want to drop this and kind of discuss my thoughts about this. But if I'm the Chicago Bears, when I sign Bradley Chubb, I could consider it. I will consider it if the money is right and he is okay with taking a year deal or a 2-year deal, prove it type year. I'm okay with doing that if I'm the Chicago Bears. Now, let me know what you guys think about in the comment section below as well. Love you guys. Press the bell notifications so you know to drop a video. More videos soon. A lot of draft videos soon as well. I will also maybe have some videos from the Combine as well. So, look, Combine's in 2 weeks. Listen, I'm going to be honest. Content recently has been kind of quiet. A lot hasn't been really happening since, the Seattle, the Super Bowl just ended. So, like I said, there has not honestly been a lot of content. I'm going to be honest. But I'm still going to have a lot of content for you guys. I got a lot of content. I'm going to have some more videos. So make sure you guys are ready and press that bell. As always, love you guys and bear it out.